My story, most of you guys were in the group on Monday with Ms. V. You remember when we were doing the flushing the toilet, if you remember that, and how, she hands it to Tony here and really pretty much focuses on him. And, he goes, and I'm thinking in my mind, okay, he's right next to me, we're both sitting there right next to him, we're both big guys, and we're touching shoulders, and I'm saying, pass it to the right, because I want to leave the room after I'm done. Well, of course, Mr. Tony passes it to the left. Well, we all know what that means. I'm the last one to get to share because it goes all the way around the room. It gives me a lot of time to think about this. And, for those of you who don't know Miss V, I think there's only one person maybe that might not know Miss V. You will remember who she is when you leave this place, I guarantee it. So basically, as he's passing as he passed the toilet to the next person and went to the next person, I kept coming up with the idea. 3 people down, next person comes up and brings up, oh, damn, there goes my idea. Okay, next person goes, oh, there's another one. I said, okay, I'm going to come up with an idea that no one's going to come up with here. So as I'm sitting there thinking through the room, and then, as it's going through, no one's getting my choice or picking my option there, and I'm saying, oh, great, it's going to be great. And I'm sitting there thinking in my mind, the gerbil in the wheel is just spinning and spinning and spinning. And I'm thinking, yes, no, Sherry, no, yeah. I just kept going crazy in my mind. Do I share this? Because I didn't share this. Most of you guys may have heard that I did have it gets to my turn, and I said, I flushed the belief that I don't deserve this recovery. And then I go on to the fact that, and I paused, and I hesitated, and Miss V's like, what's going on? What's, and then I said, I flushed the belief that I don't think I'll be able to share the story that I got a girl pregnant, at 20 years old, and she aborted the baby, telling me a year after she had the child. And I probably maybe told a handful of people here, and I'm telling 50 people in this room that this is, and it's been just for 36 years, just draining on me. Then we come to the next session here, and she starts talking about shame shields, and basically, so for 36 years I've been shaming or concealing this thing in my mind. So I decided to write this poem here. Whether it's a poem or a haiku or a whatever you want to call it, or a story. I'm going to ask Felycia to come up here. Can you please come up here, Felycia?
Yeah, Felycia.
Felycia runs the yard.
What's that?
He said Felycia runs the yard.
The poem basically goes, if I had a child, I would tell you I'm not perfect and I have made mistakes. I would tell you I'm not sure what kind of dad I would have been. I would tell you I would have gone to all ends of the earth to be with you, to comfort you. I would tell you on the day you were born I loved you, and I would have held you and hugged you gently in my arms. I would tell you I can't wait to see your first steps. I would tell you I can't wait to hear your first words. I would tell you I can't wait to see your first smile. I would tell you it's a wonderful world, but it can be scary. I would tell you the sky's the limit. With what you can achieve and to shoot for the stars. I would tell you to jump in the puddles after a hard rain and to play in the bathtub. I would tell you to not grow up too fast, because once you become adult, we forget to have fun. I would tell you to not be afraid to be wrong, because we are not perfect. I would tell you to stand strong with your beliefs, and it is okay to have feelings. I would tell you not to be afraid to ask questions, for that is how we learn. I would tell you, you will make mistakes, and that's okay because Dad has made many. I would tell you, I love you no matter what the circumstances are. I would tell you, dogs are better than cats. I would tell you to be yourself. I would tell you to do your best, and that's all. I've not asked for nothing else. I would tell you to stand up for the weak and to protect them from the bullies. I would tell you to learn to love yourself first, because without that learning, this will be difficult to love another person. I would tell you it's okay to be vulnerable, because it is a valuable lesson. I would tell you to play and have fun with whatever you do. And I would tell you to be kind and believe in yourself.
That was incredible.